Hi guys, my name is Minty, and welcome to the Mint Chip Treasures channel. So, obviously this is not a blind box or bag unboxing, unbagging, whatever you want to call them, reveal. This video is actually going to be addressing something a little bit more serious in my life, and I'm sure in the lives of hundreds of thousands of other people. And I really feel like, to be perfectly frank, this channel was supposed to be something for me to do to just enjoy little things. The figures, the blind bags, we were going to get into some other stuff on the channel, and I still intend to do all of that. I still intend to get into all of that. I want to do consistent uploads with blind box openings and everything. But as you can clearly see, I struggle a lot with weight loss and weight management and just all of the nasty little emotional and physical and mental effects that come with it. And I'm tired. I'm always tired, as any other obese person would know, morbidly obese person. I'm so tired all the time. And dealing with things like PCOS, which is a recent discovery that I've had this year, even though tons of people in my family have it. I don't know why it took me so long to realize I had it too. But there's just, I love doing the things that I plan to do with my channel, but the reason that I don't show myself doing the unboxings and whatnot is because I'm absolutely ashamed of the way that I look. You would not be able to put me next to, say, my sister, for example, and know that we were related, because she is absolutely stunning, gorgeous, and I look like a marshmallow trying to be a beach ball. That's okay. It's not okay, but I'm not, like super depressed about it. I just want help. I want help. I want to make sure that while I'm doing things to help my mental sanity, the blind bags and everything, I want to make sure that I'm also doing things to help my physical self. And I need accountability. If you are an overweight person, then you know what I'm talking about when I say that it is so easy to get into a cycle of, well, okay, I'll just eat this certain diet. I'll make sure that I eat this certain diet, and then, stick to that for a couple of days, and then the cravings come back, and you're not being so restrictive anymore, and you kind of slip up a little bit, and then all of a sudden, everything else is out the window. It's very disheartening, and I've probably been in that pattern of yo-yo dieting since 13. I started with my mom thinking that it would be a fun thing to do because she was doing it. Not that I needed to lose any weight at that point, but it's just sort of gotten me into this cycle that I need to break. I have to break it. And so that brings us to the carnivore diet. I have been seeing a lot of people try this diet, and I've been seeing a lot of people that say that this is one of the most dangerous and ridiculous diets you could be on. It is the complete opposite side of veganism, which I am not trying simply because I don't like vegetables very much. Obviously. I don't like vegetables very much, but I do enjoy meat. I do. I enjoy a lot of, like even when I was little, my mom wouldn't let me eat a lot of beef jerky, and I, thought it was a reasonable argument to tell her, like, well, Mom, I'm a carnivore, I need it. I don't know where that came from, but, she did not find it a valid argument. So anyway, fast forward so many years later, and here I am now, and I see this diet that is, it's just meat. It's just meat. Meat and butter and salt and all that good stuff. And I did try it. I tried it for a whopping 3 days. I was extremely adamant and extremely faithful to it. And then I slipped. I slipped and thought, I've been doing really, really well, so I'm going to have like a full flavored soda. Now, keep in mind, I had just gotten off of a rampant soda addiction. I had it so bad I was drinking an entire 2 liter of soda every day, and I'm talking Mountain Dew. Until I finally decided that I, didn't want to do it anymore. I decided to finally, I was gonna Mountain Don't. That's a really terrible joke, but I really couldn't do it anymore. And I finally broke out of that cycle. I finally broke out of the soda addiction, just to not realize how bad my food addiction actually was. And now, because of my food addiction, it almost had me spiraling back into the soda addiction again. And that can't happen. I cannot have that happen. Sorry if you hear a knock or anything. I have neighbors. Literally, I live butt cheek to butt cheek with a bunch of people. So if you hear any little bangs or anything, it's probably just the kids upstairs or the kids next door. But yeah, it almost had me off, back onto my soda addiction. And I can't do this. I have seen so many influencers watching, videos that I do on YouTube, because that's basically my life anyway. I have seen so many influencers talking about people that post themselves and their morbidly obese bodies and whatnot. And, they talk about, especially the face. The one that got me was the face, because they keep talking about, like, I don't even know what she looks like. I have no idea what she looks like, because I can't tell where her face starts and, her fat ends or something like that. And I felt highly called out because it's like, it's terrible, but it feels like I'm in one of those movies where the face is like pushing through the wall. And that's what I live in. That is my reality every single day. And I can't take it anymore. I can't look into the mirror much longer and not be able to see my face. I'd like a jawline someday. I can't put it on my Christmas list, but I can do something about it now. So that's what I'm actually going to try to do. That's what I'm going to do this carnivore thing for. And please forgive me, guys, if I look back and forth a lot. I am so petrified of being online, of my face being online, of all of this. I have body dysmorphia to a crazy extent, and I think I am not good looking at all. There's too much fluffy going on up here. So there's a lot of social anxiety with this, and I honestly, if I manage to post this, I'm going to go ahead and give myself a round of applause, because this is probably my biggest fear in the entire world, is being online for people to see, for people to judge. But you know what? I have to do it. I have to do something. I live with two incredibly supportive roommates, who are fantastic, but they have about as much will as a paper bridge. Like, that is the strength when it comes to dieting. None of us are capable of doing it. We base so much of our emotional connection. Like, we hang out, somebody's hungry. Oh, well, I'm hungry too. I could eat. And before you know it, the three of us are wolfing down a family-sized lasagna and, burgers and other things. It can't happen. It cannot happen. So, I mean, I have no plans in the future to become an international smuggler and try to hide the goods in my fat rolls, so they gotta go. There's no good reason for them. They gotta leave. I'm sorry. I get very, very nervous talking on any video, and knowing that I'm going to post this out, I have to keep reminding myself that it's just me alone in my room talking to a camera, and the thought of people actually watching it makes me super... but it has to be done. So my plan for this, now that I've taken up like 9 whole minutes of your time with just blah, 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 I talk a lot. This is going to be a direct contrast to my actual unboxing videos, where I'm a lot more chill, I'm a lot more calm. I really, just want to slow down and enjoy everything. But this is very, very serious. So, my plan for this is, at least every day, because I do have the time to be able to do this, at least for a few minutes every day, I want to take an accountability video and post it of my progress on this. Now, the carnivore diet, if you don't know what it is just basically where you eat nothing but meat, salt, seasonings are kind of optional. There's a few optional things like dairy and whatnot. But it's really all about, balancing your electrolytes and changing your body to, switch gears from burning regular carbs and sugar as energy to just using your fat. You're a whole engine, and you can you can tap into that fat supply and you can use it to power your body and feel a whole lot better. I've heard so many people talking about the benefits of it, and thankfully I'm not at that age where I have to, deal with an autoimmune disorder, or I still have time for my skin to retract, and just the benefits of this could be really, really nice. So what I plan to do is just go through my regular days of eating and do update videos about, how I feel mentally, physically, emotionally, let you guys know what my findings are. And to preface, I am not a medical professional in any way, obviously. I don't have any experience in the medical field. I just know what I see online, like a lot of people. But I would love to do this so that you don't have to. And obviously, if you were to do it, that's fantastic. You go out, do your own research, to actually experiment if you're okay to do that. Consult a medical professional if you would like to. I'm only not going to because, one, I don't have one. Two, I really want to give this a fair go, and I know someone of my size and with my medical histories and whatnot, I'm sure a doctor would give me the same answer he gives most carnivores, or she, and just say, you know what, you go ahead and give it a try. If it doesn't work out, I told you so. But I don't know. Like, if you're confident in it, then go ahead and give it a try. So, if you guys would like to see how this is going to affect me, what kind of weight loss I could go for, because I am looking for weight loss, but I am also looking for a reduction in the symptoms of my PCOS, because it can be absolutely torturous if you don't know. PCOS is not just cysts on your ovaries. It is also, it's like hair growth. Like, I will normally have a very short, stubby beard sometimes, and it's terrible. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm tomboyish, like, on the regular, but I don't need a beard. So, there's also, I can't show it to you guys right now, but I have what they call chicken skin or goose skin or just strawberry skin or whatever. It's basically like red spots on your arms. You can probably see the flush on my face. Like, I'm suffering here. This is a lot. And while I still have the capability to do something about it, putting myself out there, this is just going to give me the accountability I need. And I apologize. This is a train wreck of a video. I am so scared out of my mind to do this. The dieting and the putting it out for everybody to see. But I'm going to do it. I have to do it. I want to do it. There's a lot of different ways that you can go in this life, and one of them is not going to be me being too fat to survive. So, I know I'll probably get a lot of flack on here, or a lot of support by, other fluffy people telling me that, I'm fine, I look fine, I don't need to lose the weight, all that stuff. I appreciate that kind of support if it does happen, but at the same time, this is my own curiosity as well. Like, I plan on doing, uploads here and there, maybe every other day, maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the unboxing if I can, but in the meantime, I want something else that I can do a little bit more consistently. And I mean, besides the cost of the groceries and whatnot, which I will also be sharing with you guys, this is what I got. This is free to do, and as long as it doesn't cause any problems to my health. Sorry if you heard cracking, I get nervous and crack my knuckles. But as long as it doesn't cause any problems to my health, and I can actually start to see results, I don't see any reason not to try it. You should be willing to try most anything, if it's good for you. Other than that, I mean, thank you guys if you've actually watched this far, and maybe leave a comment of encouragement if you would like to see me do well. Subscribe if you'd like to actually come along with me and see how this is going to work out. And please, drop a like if you literally have dealt with problems like this, if you have any of these same problems, if you have different problems, if you're struggling. Heck, even if you just want to see me do well and you're like me but you're happy the way you are. I mean, perfectly fine. Later on, I'll definitely be doing full body shots. Right now, the face is about all I can handle. And just thank you guys for coming. I promise the video itself, the editing style, everything will get better as I learn, and you'll get to know more about me and my past, my struggles, anything that might relate to you, so that you can kind of get an idea of exactly what type of person I am to be doing this diet. Thank you guys again for actually stopping, watching. Future me, put the damn video up. Don't be afraid, just do it. And thank you guys again, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow for the first update and the first day of Carnivore. Bye, guys.